Right, today we're working on this Karndean floor. This is a floor that's been installed in a new build, but unfortunately the floor went down and the tradespeople continue to work in the property, and there's unfortunately scratches on the floor. Okay. That was probably the most severe one that I've seen, but the other scratches really are just kind of difficult to see in this light, but they are kind of, here we go. Can you see that one running across there? And it is really just laziness where people are not putting down protective sheets on the floor. They're walking in, they're moving equipment around, and if you move a heavy object and it's got a bit of grit or a stone or something trapped underneath it, it will scratch the floor. Okay, and it doesn't matter if it's the cheapest luxury vinyl tile or if it's the most expensive luxury vinyl tile. Okay, it's not indestructible, it will mark. So what we've got to do today is deep clean this floor, okay, and then we're going to have to repair it. And the only way to repair a scratched floor is to resurface it. So anyway, I'm just going to point something out here. We always tell our customers never ever put rubber backed mats onto flooring, and you can clearly see why. Okay, there's been a rubber back mat there and the floor has gone yellow. Okay, so there was another one here, but I think they probably got away with it. There's a nasty scratch here. Can you see that? Right, okay. Let's get on with the cleaning. Right, the cleaning has now been completed, and what this has done is given us a much better kind of idea on the condition of the floor. It now looks a bit more even, but we can actually now see where a lot of the damage is. Okay, so right there you can see some scratches right in the center of the screen. Okay, there's something else going on over there right in the center of the screen now. I think the customer said that there was a ding or something in the floor. So there it is. Quite a nasty scratch, and I can feel that with my. You can really feel that on the tip of your finger. Okay, and we can now see that there is. Just try and get the right angle here. Can you see that? You've got scratches going across. You got one going that way. You got one going that way. You got scratches here on that tile there. This looks like there's been a scratch there and someone's had a go with a Brillo pad or something. Okay, and more scratches there. So there are scratches all over this floor, and yes, there is a ding there. Something's been dropped right there. Okay. So we're going to put our PU sealer down, and hopefully the PU sealer will conceal those scratched areas of the floor. And originally I was told 25 square metres. This is more like 45 square metres, including the downstairs toilet and the utility room around the corner here, because you can't simply just mask off here and expect that to look exactly the same as this if we're only going up to there. The whole lot's got to be done. Okay, so anyway, let's get on, let's put our PU down, let's see how it looks then. Right, so we come to the end of this job. We've actually used a whole 5 litres of PU sealer on this job. And 2 applications of PU sealer were required, as always. And so what we've actually achieved here is a nice even finish. It's a matte finish. It has very little shine, even though there's a huge amount of glare coming off the floor because the sun is on the other side of the of those doors. But I can assure you that it's not shiny. It's the type of flooring, it's Karndean, and it's kind of simulating stone, if you like, and stone shouldn't be shiny. There were some areas down here. The customer was very concerned about some gaps, and what the PU sealer has actually done is help to seal those gaps a little bit better, so they're not quite as noticeable. So hopefully they'll be very happy with that. Now, before, when we sort of crouched down here, you could clearly see scratches on the surface. They were very visible when I was zooming into, like, you know, this tile here and to these tiles, and it's almost impossible now to see those imperfections. The PU sealer has actually filled all those surface scratches, and it's created a new wear layer. Okay, there were some areas as well that there was some glue residue that was on the surface, so the deep clean dealt with that, removed all the glue residue from the surface. There was just over here, I think there was quite a noticeable scratch, and I think it was over here somewhere. It was kind of, I think, on this tile here. As you can see, folks, there is no, well, you can't see it. It's not there now. Okay. All the piping between the tiles looks nice and bright and white, as it should do. And we've also cleaned and sealed out here in this utility area. Like I said before, you can't kind of put some masking tape across there and only do up to there. It doesn't work like that. You've got to do the whole thing, otherwise it just won't look right. I think we may have improved this area here where that mat was sat. Fortunately, rubber back mats destroy Amtico and Karndean. Never put a rubber back mat on LVT. Right, let's have a look around here. This is all looking nice. We're going to leave our customer with a pack of overshoes. This floor should not get dirty or wet. It's going to take 5 days, up to 5 days to cure. It's touch dry at the moment, but it's not resistant to abrasion or any water or dirt or anything. So great care must be taken now. And as we walk through this way, if I can move back a bit, in this hallway, yeah, there were some areas that you could definitely see. I think it was here, a nasty scratch here somewhere. I think it was on that tile. Again, it's not visible. Okay. Anyway, there you have it. This all could have been avoided if the tradespeople had protected the floor with sheets and full protection. There you go.